Hi guys, in this video I am going to tell you about my year. So, this year started with a short bike trip from Phuket to Samui, because we love celebrating New Year on Samui Island at the beach, watching the fireworks. Also, we met our friends there and visited favorite restaurants, bars and viewpoints. On the way back to Phuket, we stopped by Phananga province and checked everything out. In some days after returning, we had a motorbike accident. I got several scratches on my arm and a huge one on my leg. To be honest, it was extremely painful. In a week, my boyfriend's mom, my brother and his girlfriend arrived at Phuket. So we became a big gang and had a great time together. In 2 weeks after their leaving, we headed to Penang, Malaysia. We were stuck there for 20 days and it was quite a boring stay because we have been there several times before. After that, we went to Singapore and enjoyed that luxury city for some days. Walked a lot, had lunch at the restaurant on the top of the famous hotel and had shopping. The next leg was Bali. We rented a house in a small village 20 minutes away from busy Ubud. The house was in the middle of rice fields, not far from the jungle. I loved watching the sunset and listening to the sounds of the nature sitting on the terrace of the house. In a month, we moved to the seaside, and I was provided an English camp. It was an unforgettable experience which I will never forget. But at the same time it was pretty exhausting and I'm not ready to repeat it again. At that moment my dad didn't feel good and had a brain surgery, so I cried my eyes out and couldn't sleep due to nerves. But he got well and I was happy again. We made our way to India, checked out Mumbai and Delhi, crossed off one thing on my bucket list and visited Taj Mahal. We didn't like India, to be honest, and escaped to Dubai for a week to feel the taste of the posh life again. This city didn't actually impress me because there is nothing to do but strolling around endless shopping malls and buying expensive stuff. After we were living in Krasnodar for a month, and I liked this place a lot, we even decided to buy a flat there one day. There we studied every morning in a cozy coffee shop close to our place and tried the most delicious strawberry in our life, really. I met some girls from my team there and also had a subscriber meetup. When our stay was over, we took a train and headed for Abkhazia for 2 weeks.
Сказать, I hate working. Я ненавижу работать, да? Или I hate... Что можно ненавидеть делать? Я не знаю, я ничего не ненавижу.
We stayed at our friend's hotel in a minuscule village. This is truly remarkable place, so peaceful and calm where no one cares about iPhones and stuff like that. Then we went to Sochi for World Cup and watched the match at the stadium. It was fantastic and worth to visit. Next, I flew to St. Petersburg and had a short river cruise with my mom. The whole summer I lived between Moscow and St. Petersburg, and sometimes it was quite tiring. I had an experiment with the color of my hair, and it turned out a huge mistake. So, got my previous color back, but lost half of my hair. I met Moscow girls from my team, got engaged, did a subscriber meetup in Moscow, and was shocked how many people are following me. In September, I got married, 2 weeks after engagement. And in this video, I'm crying after being heard that we are husband and wife. After we flew to Abkhazia again to spend some time with my ma and grandma, who were having a holiday there. That short holiday was so needed after frantic Moscow pace and all these trips. Then we got to Moscow. I had a short trip to St. Petersburg, and we packed our things up and took a plane to Bali. 3 days after arriving, we had a wedding ceremony on the cliff by the beach overlooking the ocean, and it was the highlight of this crazy year. That day was like a dream. I was saying my vows to the guy I met at the airport 3 years ago. I can't believe this is true. It was the perfect wedding. There were us, his mom, his brother, and that's it. We were laughing a lot, talking, taking pictures, and then stopped by a funky restaurant for dinner. I thought that my life couldn't be better, but in a month we got our baby girl Luna. She is a quirky puppy, and it was the second highlight of the year.
I was the one to judge. You said you had enough, and that you really wanna be with me. What you get is more than what you see. At first, not a girl that I could find.
I was dreaming about a dog for over 5 years, and one day she is in my arms, shivering and scared after a long trip from Jakarta. She is so loved in our family, and we are blissfully happy that she is with us. I spend lots of time with her, walking, training, working together, riding a bike, and so on. Now is the best time for a dog in our lives because we have settled down here in Bali. When I live for some years in our new house, which we rented for long term. So, the year is almost over, and I'm so thankful to God for everything I got and experienced. Looking forward to the next year to have more fun and precious moments. Thanks for watching. Press like if you like this video and leave the comments below. See you. Bye.
Pretty girl with a pretty name, but I'm pretty sure that you're not the